Good morning, my name is Jason Wright, and I do want to stress the fact that I am no news commentator. I am not running for office. I am not working for the White House or our government. I am a citizen of the United States of America. I am also a veteran with an honorable discharge from VFA 27. There are a few things, and this is going to be a mouthful. Before I get started, I do want to say this. I'm going to shoot what's important to me. I really can't get that out right now, but seriously, y'all, let's take a look at our Sunday blue laws and our drinking and being able to drink in public, whether it be socially acceptable, politically correct or not. There's nothing wrong with it. And I would propose those of us that enjoy it, and if it kind of brings us down a notch, we can do it on film at the podium or away, or have some water or vodka or a Crown and Coke or bourbon and Coke or Old Charter or Old Turkey, etc. Getting started, now then, I was listening to Ms. Guthrie kick off the debate from October 15th. And I started thinking about some words that Mr. Trump, our commander, had mentioned about China and the COVID-19 outbreak across our globe. I would suggest to whomever that is listening, I would encourage our NCIS director or directors, along with our former FBI and current FBI directors, Comey, McCabe, our lady boss CIA director, and the man that was in the newspaper back in February of this year, remembering and stating that we even had an article in the San Antonio Express News about medical records or files being stolen from as intel, a break-in, if you will, of cybersecurity, and the culprit being China. Before I continue on with labeling China as the culprit, we need and I want to encourage our United Nations to get together in their chamber and for every country to be able to validate or do their own sense of security and have an opinion about what is happening in America and what is happening in China, so we can support or negate some of these accusations. I want to say it takes much courage for our Commander-in-Chief, Mr. Trump, to stand up and to say that things that he believes in and what is happening without any support. Once again, this reiterates the fact that we are consumed as a country and worldwide, perhaps not worldwide speaking, at least in America, from what I hear and listen to in the moment, and we don't bring back these or trace back these other events that have transpired that could in fact have led up to the COVID-19 outbreak. Let's take a moment and review. I remember specifically when I was living at the American GI Forum. It's a residential center for veterans, by the way, and I do recommend it. That I was taking a shower that morning, listening to NPR radio. I had spoken with my Aunt Dee the night before via Facebook, at least typing and communicating. And I remember that morning in the shower, after singing in the shower, like I sometimes like to do, that there was an NPR news clip for the day that President Trump had met with China's not ambassador, but president, I thought, not vice premier, but about this trade agreement that had been signed. And then fast forward a few years, here we are now, 2020, maybe as far as back as January, I suspect before, that there were some contract or agreements in that business law contract that were not being met. And Mr. Trump, being the chief executive officer that he is, and using common sense and his business smarts and experience, and sticking up for our country, saying these agreements are not being met. And as a way, whether we had blockades that were occurring or embargoes or not, we put our foot down and said, hey, we can go no further, or China negates and backs out, and then we have this shift in prices, and it prevents us using our white and our red stripes on our flag, it's metaphorically speaking, to get to the blue patch, which would be using the seas, using the stars and the sky as our midnight direction, right? Giving us night lights across the seas. Anyway, to work together on shifting in prices and working together to getting global prices at a level that would at least help our economy grow and not keep us stagnant or in recession. But these things need to be looked at, and I made some comments specifically on the NBC, Ms. Guthrie's presentation of the October 15th debate. that is all for now.